What is going on, everyone? What is going on? Extremely excited for today's town hall. Today is our 41st Town Hall. So 1 over 40. Super excited for it today. We have an amazing Town Hall as always. Not only are we going to talk about certain features, but we're going to talk about some new features as well. So you definitely want to tune in for this one today. But as always, Alad, how has everything been going for you, man?
Amazing. Great week. Again, everything is happening so fast here. And as we said in the last Town Hall, if you remember, we said that we are going to release features way quicker now. And we're starting today. Not crazy features today, but we are starting and it's coming. And I think in our live booster event in January, expect like crazy launches. Working around the clock. Amazing week as always, and happy to be here again. Waited for our 1 p.m. Thursday with everybody.
Yeah, super.
How was your weekend?
The week was great. It's been pretty amazing. Had some great calls with some amazing people regarding Evmux, getting feedback, and also just getting excited for the live booster event. Doing a lot of planning for that. I'm super excited for it. Just to be able to get connected with so many amazing speakers that's going to be joining us to talk about the power of live streaming and content creation and growing a business, growing a brand, just anything around the creative, digital-driven world that we live in currently now. But the week has been great. Overall, it's been amazing. We're here again, another week to talk about something amazing and to help people help master them, get to understand better Evmux as a whole. So really excited for it. As always, we have some amazing people here in the chat. We have Lewis Jr. TV. Welcome. We have Darius, as always, coming in. We have Bath Plus. He's here as well from the Netherlands. What's going on? We have Domino Entertainment.
My favorite.
Yeah. There we go. We have Domino Entertainment in the house, and then we have Dima here as well. And as always, super excited for the Town Hall today. If it's your first time here inside of the Town Hall, let me tell you a little bit about how we run the show. We like to talk about the topic of the day, which today we're going to talk about the video trimming feature inside of Evmux, along with showcasing and demoing some new features that we just went ahead and released that you may not know are available to you now. Then we like to run a demo video to talk about and showcase in detail what it is that we're talking about. Today we'll show a demo of the video trimming feature, and then we dive into our favorite part, which is answering questions. So throughout the whole Town Hall, feel free to ask questions regarding the topic that we have today, regarding anything related to Evmux, any challenges, any struggles, anything that you may want to get a little bit more clarity on. This is the best opportunity to go ahead and answer your questions or provide feedback on features that you're looking for. So with that being said, Alad, why don't we talk a little bit about the video trimming feature? Let's talk about why that feature was included, what was the thought process behind it, and why do you feel like it's so valuable?
Yeah, definitely. Video trimming was one of the features we had out of the gate, and then we improved them, I think, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We updated the UI, UX of it dramatically, according to feedback from people. And I think it's super important because at the end of the day, we're trying to make it very easy for everybody. Producing a show might be a lot of work, and as long as we can help to reduce tasks that you need to do, why not? A great example is what we do here in the Town Hall. We are going to show you a video, a demo, that basically it's a YouTube video that we uploaded on Monday. And then there are some parts in this video in the beginning or in the end that basically we don't want to show again. We want to trim it.
Right.
So of course you can take it offline and use any other tool to trim it, but it's a lot of work. Not a lot, but it's another step, another thing you should do. Time consuming. Right. With those softwares, it takes a while for the software to do the trimming. In Evmux, you just upload the video as is. And then within Evmux, you basically tell the system, I want to show the video only from this time to this timestamp. And that's it. You don't need to trim it on other third-party tool. And that's within your streaming. So as long as you are using videos inside your streaming, don't think about trimming it in any other third-party tool. Just do it in Evmux with one click of a button. Super simple. And that's why we like this feature. It's simple, easy to use, and very robust. And that's always what we're trying to do in Evmux. Make it simple, but robust, give you the ability to create amazing content.
Yeah, 100%. And I 100% agree there. It's something that I've been utilizing a lot, just to really quick create some clips that help to create some of the shorts. A lot of times it's real easy to take the town halls, upload them directly into one of the sessions, and then be able to just clip them directly in there, create those clips, and be able to go ahead and utilize them. But it's a great feature to have. And again, we're trying our best to be able to make it to where you can utilize Evmux for a lot of the aspect of content creation that you need, whether it be the live stream, the recording content, and a lot of the post-production as well. And there's many more features to come there. We have Lockhart, who just went ahead and joined us. Lewis, we see your question. We'll address it here in just a few moments. But with that being said, I think it's a great opportunity to go ahead and dive into the video trimming video, to demo it, to see how it actually is utilized. And then we can come back and dive into some questions and talk about some of the new features that we have in place.
All right, enjoy.
Perfect. The Evmux video trimming feature is a game changer. It allows you to be able to go ahead and upload videos directly into Evmux and be able to trim them, crop them, and create clips that you can share on your live streams or recorded content. So let's go ahead and dive into my Evmux account so I can show you just how this feature truly works. So once you're inside of your Evmux account, you're going to want to be inside of your Evmux live stream editor. We're going to be utilizing the Pro Scenes tool since this feature is only available under Pro Scenes. So the first thing you want to do is you either want to select the scene that already has a video added to it, or you can come to add new layer, select media file, and upload a video. And then once you do that, it will appear here inside of the editor. So what you want to do is you want to select that element, and you're going to see here that now next to the gear icon, you're going to see a scissor that says trim video. I truly love this feature. So once you select that, you're going to see here that now the video trimmer is going to appear. It's going to go ahead and display here a timeline at the bottom that you're able to go ahead and drag, whether to the left or to the right, to be able to trim the video or pull out clips that you want to go ahead and utilize. So let's say I want to go ahead and just focus on a specific part of this video. I can go ahead and trim that, and then I'm able to go ahead and play it directly inside of the video trimmer, allowing me to be able to find the perfect sweet spot of where the starting and the end point is. Then once you select done, you're going to see here that now that video is going to be trimmed directly to that point. And the best way to be able to utilize this, especially if you have a longer video where you only want to pull 3 or 4 clips, all you simply need to do is click add new layer, add media file, and then you're able to add that same video again, and then you can trim it at a different point, allowing you now to be able to have multiple different clips that you can be able to utilize. This is a great feature, and there's so many ways for you to be able to utilize this, but now this is available to be able to trim any single video that you go ahead and add directly inside of Evmux. Now, one of my favorite features that pairs so well with video inside of Evmux is the auto switching feature, which allows you to be able to auto switch from videos automatically without touching any buttons, utilizing the auto switch features. You can see here that I have auto switch enabled on this video that's going to auto switch to my main talking scene automatically once the clip or the video is done. So to learn how to set up the auto switch feature, go ahead and click this video right here where I walk you step by step on setting it up to go ahead and automate most of the process for you when you live stream or recording content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like super low. All right. Here we are. So just like that, you can see how good the video trimming feature truly is, allowing you to be able to clip videos easily inside of Evmux. So with that being said, we're more than happy to go ahead and talk about and demo some of the new features. But in the meantime, before we dive into that, we have a question here from Lewis Jr. It says, any more videos on screen share? I want to do reaction videos. So for reaction videos, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and watch the picture-in-picture YouTube video that we have on our channel. So it's called, how to use picture-in-picture in Evmux. That's going to show you how to be able to go ahead and place your camera on top of a video that you're looking to react to. In that video, I even show you how you can go ahead and upload a video to be able to access it inside of Pro Scenes, add it into whether you're doing a screen share or playing the actual video directly inside of Evmux, how you can go ahead and do that and then set up your camera above that video, allowing you to be able to react. And if you have a green screen and you want to have more space to be able to react to that video, we do have a video on the channel about how to set up a green screen inside of Evmux that you can pair together with the picture-in-picture to be able to do the reaction video. So hope that helps you there on that channel, on that question there. Then we have Darius said, you read my mind with the auto switch is great. The auto switch goes perfect with video inside of Evmux. Really, really does help simplify. And then if you pair that together with the hotkeys, it really becomes a game changer there. So why don't we showcase the demo? Let me see here. Showcase the demo of the new features that we have. Super excited for it.
Your camera is a bit frozen. But
am I frozen?
I know that your camera has problems.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me know if I'm now.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Yeah. Been having a little bit of issues with the gear, getting ready this weekend to go ahead and make a lot of changes to some of the equipment that we have here. Just a little bit outdated as far as my PC goes. But with that being said, why don't we talk a little bit about the feature? Do you want to demo it, or do you want to share? Do you want to talk about what new feature we have there?
Yeah, let's start with talk about them. And yeah, if people would like, we can definitely show something. Basically, not crazy stuff, but those small things that people ask a lot.
Right.
So now within Evmux in the studio, you can reply to YouTube from the studio. Okay, I know it's something small, but something a lot of people asked a lot, and we listen. And when we, as I said, we worked a lot on stability lastly.
Yeah.
And now we feel that we're in a way better place, and we can just release more features. So just these small, tiny, amazing features that you can reply back from the studio. You don't need to have the YouTube open in another window. Super simple. Just at the bottom of the chat within Evmux, you have this box that you can just post a comment. It works flawlessly. I can comment now. Hey, from the studio. You should see that pretty quickly.
Yep, there it is.
All right. So very nice feature. Another thing we added is we improved the UI UX of the settings button that you have to change from the studio. You can change your camera and mic. So until now, when you clicked on the settings, it was just a pop-up that you could easily change the camera and mic. We added it to be kind of a pop-up window, and there you can really see a preview of the camera and the mic and really play around with it a little bit more easy, looks better. And also the hotkeys is in there. We got feedback that the hotkeys on the top right corner, sometimes it's a bit confusing for people. They don't really know where to find them. So we thought that a better place for them will be under the settings. And of course, let us know what you think in the comments or later in the Facebook group, in emails.
Yeah.
We are eager to hear your feedback. This is what makes us, gives us the ideas and the understanding what we should improve. And as you see, we are improving all the time, and it's just the beginning. We're just getting started.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's a big deal. You know, I know you think it's a small addition, but a lot of the times, sometimes moving something just inside the platform can simplify how fast and how efficient you can be in executing what it is that you want to execute inside of the platform. So all those things are super important to us. Again, it's not about where it's like we think Evmux is perfect. We understand that there's things that we need to adjust, things that we need to improve on, and that's what we're focusing on now. And again, with having this ability to be able to reply to comments directly back on YouTube, directly in there, it's going to also, again, limit the amount of tabs you have to have open, right? Because that's what we ultimately wanted to accomplish, having you not have used so many softwares and have to toggle back and forth, because at the end of the day, we want you to be efficient. We want you to be able to feel like inside of Evmux is the only tool you need to produce your live streams or recorded content. So really excited that we went ahead and released that and improved some of the UIs inside of the platform as well, just to make it easy for you to be able to navigate. So super excited for that. But if you have any questions, Feel free to go ahead and ask any questions you may have regarding Evmux. In the meantime, if it's your first time joining in here today, make sure that you join our affiliate program. There'll be a link in the description of this video. It's a great way to be able to go ahead and recommend Evmux, which you might already be doing, but now in return, you're able to go ahead and get compensated for that referral and for bringing people onto the platform. So if you haven't joined that, make sure you join it, because very here shortly, we're going to be opening up a community for our affiliates where we'll do some, training, some challenges, some promotions to make it exciting, to reward you for educating and getting people to come onto the platform. So super excited about that. We have Oshri here, says, hey, happy Evmux day. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is the Evmux day for sure. So why don't we talk a little bit about a little bit about the live booster event that's coming up? I know it's a few months away, but why don't we talk about why it's super important for us to have this kind of event and what we're expecting?
Definitely. So the live booster event, if you remember, for those that are with us a lot of time, and for the new ones, live booster event, it was basically our Evmux launch event, basically. So on January 2022, we decided to come up with an event that it won't be just the Evmux launch event. One session was Evmux launching, and wow, amazing, super happy, super excited. But we really leveraged it to be an event with a lot of insights from industry leaders in different verticals of content creation. Think about it, content creators are in different areas, different verticals. You have shoppable, you have just people do it for hobby, you have churches, you have so many crazy different stuff, people talking about sports, so many different verticals. And in the live booster event, we had 3 fully packed agenda on the event with crazy people. One of them was a UFC warrior, Nathan, and also Ariel Helwani, who is he has more than 1 million followers. And he's maybe the #1 reporter on UFC, and he's doing it all by his own. He was in ESPN before and decided to do it on his own way because he has the followers. Why not?
Yeah.
And there were both our keynote speakers. We had also people from Twitch and LinkedIn, and it was really, really great. And this was when we were kind of nothing. Like Evmux was without any users. It was our launching event. So just imagine what we're planning for you this year, for the live booster this year. It's going to be with more people, more speakers, more big names, and more insights at the end of the day. It's very important for us that besides of talking about Evmux and talking about the product roadmap and what we're going to launch and maybe announce big launching on new features and stuff like that, on top of that, we really want you to get something, some action items, some insights from it, from industry leaders that you don't really have the opportunity to listen to them on daily basis. So this is what we're trying to do. So with that said, if you think that you have people you recommend to be speakers in the event, you think that they might contribute a lot, feel free to let us know. We are building up the agenda these days, basically, Anthony and I, with all the team, working extremely hard, and any idea here would be very, very helpful. Also, if you have any sessions, any subjects that you would like us to make sure we have a session on this, let us know. Of course, we would love to hear that. And, at the end of the day, it's for you. So whatever makes sense and interesting for you, let us know, and we would try to accommodate that, sure.
Yeah, it's a great, and it's a great opportunity, like you said, and I really enjoyed that. It's not 100% the focus on Evmux. Now, we are going to be running the virtual event in Evmux, so you can see how a virtual event and a 3-day event with multiple sessions is run, so we can show you how the tool can be utilized beyond just a single live stream or single recording session. But like Elad said, it's really geared towards getting knowledge and education to help you expand your business, your personal brand, or what it is that you're currently doing to try to grow by bringing experts in your space. Having church leaders that are coming in that are helping massive churches and multiple churches to be able to set up their live streams and set up their in person and do remote, right? Because we know we have have a huge church user base. So we wanted to go ahead and demonstrate that. People who are on YouTube, people who are crushing it in education, people who are crushing it on podcasts. That way, it's a different mix of exposure to different knowledge that, that they always say, it only takes one little tip, one little nugget to really change the direction of your business or where you want to go. And we want to be able to bring that for you. So looks like Darius says here, looks like the UI for animated caption has been updated as well. Looks great.
It's
Darius...
funny. It's funny. I just want to let you know that the developers working like crazy. So some of the updates being done even today before we go live, and we didn't have the chance to get all the updates on everything getting updated. That's why I'm saying in the following weeks, we're going to update the system almost on daily basis. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of small updates here and there. And of course, during the town halls, we will be able to, as much as we can, to update you on the new stuff. So that's why the town halls are really, really valuable. This is our way. We always say we are very transparent with you in the town hall, because for us, this is our community. We are not holding things that we don't have. Like, once we have updates, we will tell you the updates in the town hall. This is the first place we will tell you everything. And yeah, for sure, we will keep some good news for the live booster event. But until then, we're not going to wait for the live booster event with features. Whatever is ready, it's like in the restaurant. You tell the waiter, whatever is ready, bring it to the table. So kind of the same. Kind of
100%. And Dominant Tammy says, thank you for how truly connected and involved Evmux is with our communities. It is amazing. Will always pay off. Yes, 100%. Super important for us to, again, keep ourselves level grounded with the community to make sure that we're on top of the needs and the requests that are being there. I had a great conversation with Domino this week. He's doing some amazing thing with his community and looking for ways to integrate Evmux to be able to help him do that. So super excited about that. Dima says, still updating. So Darius, keep refreshing.
Definitely. So we have a comment from Facebook, Anthony. You don't see that.
Sure.
But someone says, sorry, I'm new here. Welcome, of course.
Yeah, welcome.
If you guys had a YouTube channel and or an app for this. So if the question is if we as Evmux, if we have a YouTube channel, so of course we do, and we stream to YouTube right now, and the chat is more active on YouTube, so feel free to look for Evmux on YouTube. Just search for Evmux. You should be able to get our channel, and then I think on YouTube, because we are live now, it will just pop up for you, and you will be able really easily to find this stream. So feel free to join on YouTube, but you can also watch on Facebook. We stream to Facebook as well. With that, I would like to touch on another announcement, you can call it. It's not a feature, but it's a really, really great thing for free users on Evmux. So free users now, you can have a free trial for 7 days. So this is something also that a lot of people asked, because in our free plan, we don't limit you with time. So you can have the free plan for the rest of your life, basically. Okay? But of course, we have to do some limitations for the free plan. For example, our logo. Okay, so our logo is a watermark on the top right corner, will be there if you are on a free plan. You are limited to stream only to 2 different channels at the same time. You cannot record your content. You can just stream the content, and so on and so forth. So a lot of people told us, listen, we are willing to upgrade to the basic or to the pro, but we would like to be able to try all the features out there before we make the decision. And then we thought, and we said, okay, let's go with 7 days trial. So for people that would like to go for the annual plans on the pro and the basic, they can get 7 days trial free of charge. So they can cancel during those 7 days if they don't like it. And then they won't be charged even 1 penny. Of course, we would love you to love it and to just keep going with us for a long time. But it's up to you. You are not forced to do that. It is only for the annual plans. And the reason is because we honestly think that if you try the free plan and you still want to try a little bit more, you can go with the monthly plan. And then the worst case scenario, you don't like it and you don't continue for another month. Okay, but before you commit to an annual plan, we understand that you need to test it a little more, to feel more comfortable, more confident. We appreciate that, and that's why you can have 7 days trial free of charge. You can cancel it anytime during these 7 days, and then again, if you don't like it, you won't be charged.
Right.
I think so. Feel free to try it out and let us know what you think.
Yeah, and I think that it works out because it gives people an opportunity to be able to experience a lot of the ISO recording, to experience how the recording is inside of Evmux, because a lot of people think of Evmux just as live streaming initially, but we have a lot of users who just actually utilize Evmux to record content, to go ahead and have interviews, and to have podcasts that are video podcasts that are recorded and then uploaded to YouTube. So again, it's having that tool that allows you to be able to instantly customize the way that your content looks, be able to record directly in there, be able to get individual feeds of all your guests and your speakers and your share screens, allowing you to be able to make that additional content. Yet alone, at the same time, you're able to live stream whatever it is that you're recording privately as well to social platforms to be able to share with private communities and things of that sort. So really excited for that to be opened up because, again, giving everyone this ability to experience it, it's a great way to be able to educate our community more on the features and tools that we have, and then us and continuing to improve the product. Hopefully our product is good enough for them and what they need for them to continue to on the platform. So I really, really love that. A lot of announcements today, a lot of announcements. And we're just getting started
warm,
again. We're just getting warm. So again, super excited for that. We got Trumpet Master here, says happy Thursday, everybody. We got Albert says, hey, Alad and Anthony. Welcome, Albert. And then we got Trumpet Master says the logo looks very magical. Dominant says free trial, nice for affiliates and partnership. Awesome. Lockhart says, is the mobile guest viewing getting some tender, loving care soon? 100%.
Nice that you know what TLC is. I didn't.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. That's why I spelled it out.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So the question is, if the mobile guest view getting some like upgrades?
Yeah, like some subs, like just how the animated captions, the UI is getting updated. Are there going to be some updates coming to the mobile guest viewing experience?
100%. So I think I said 2 town halls ago or something like that we know that the guest experience using mobile is not perfect. We know that. It's very good enough to utilize it, but it's not perfect, and we are trying to be perfect. We know about a lot of things we need to improve there, working on it for sure. In case you would like to give us feedback and tell us about specific things that you think we should improve there in the mobile, feel free to reach out and let us know. It will help. Worst case scenario, we will tell you that, okay, we are aware of this, but maybe you have something new to us. So please feel free to reach out. We know about that. It's coming up soon as well with a lot of different stuff that we're working on. As I said, the end of this year is going to be crazy for Evmux with a lot of different amazing feature releases, and not only feature releases, a lot of improvements for the UI UX.
Yeah. I thought you almost was going to share some of the features. Oh man, super.
There are features that we are talking about all the time. You know, we talk about multi-camera, we talk about web sources, we talk about audio effects
music
and stuff like that, and music and stuff like that. This is no secrets anymore there. More stuff coming, as like we didn't talk much about the reply to the chat and stuff like that. So some things there are like big features that for a long time we're talking about them and working on them, and they will be released soon. Others are just improvements here and there that really make the whole difference. So we are very excited about that.
And again, I just want to remind everyone that speed is important, right? Getting the feature out as fast as possible, of course, that's what we all want. But at the same time, it's about getting it out there, but also making sure that it works, right? And I think that when you think about Evmux and you think about the features that we release, if you've been with us for a while, you understand that when you think of a feature and we name a feature, it's not just in the basic format that you may envision it or may normally be utilized, right? We talk about multi-camera, we talk about web sources, it goes a little bit deeper, right? There's a sense of thinking that goes deeper into it. It's like, hey, how can we go ahead and make this feature more than and wow our users, right? It's not just multi-camera. Like that doesn't it may excite you to have multiple cameras, but it's not as exciting as saying like wow, it's multi-camera and they did this, or wow, it's this, or wow, look how smooth this looks like. Wow, they thought about it that way. Because remember, we're always going to come with a mindset of thinking about the multiple use cases of how you would utilize this features, not just for a live stream, not just for a recording, but somebody may be using this for a virtual event, maybe utilizing it at an in-person location as well, and using Evmux as a software to run that. So what do they need inside of that feature to be able to make it? So that's what prolongs it a little bit longer. And then when we release it, that's where you guys give us the feedback to be able to make it as perfect as possible. So far, we asked today inside the town hall, have you used the video trimming feature yet? All right, 35% of you have said yes, I have. 65% of you have said no, I haven't. So that's 17 votes. If we have 17 likes on the YouTube channel, if you haven't liked the video yet, make sure you hit that like to show your support for the town hall here today. But for those of you that said no, I have not, we're definitely curious to hear on the reason why. It's just that you don't have a need for it yet, don't see how you can utilize it, but really curious to see for those of you that are not utilizing it, why, and then for those of you who are, how are you utilizing that feature and how are you incorporating it into your content if you're still here around? Question from Albert says, go ahead.
Yeah, before the question, one thing quickly. I think that it's interesting to see that how people how they are doing their live streams in different ways. Like we are doing it with involving pre-recorded videos in between. And a lot of people, they do it as well. A lot of people, they don't. They just go live without any videos. And it's nice. And it totally makes sense. Like, this is what I thought. Like, it's not surprising me to hear that. But I'm happy to see that 30+% using this streaming. It's amazing. And I'm telling anyone that would like to use videos, maybe having this feature really easy and accessible, it will make more people to be able to involve videos, because sometimes people don't do stuff because it's too hard for them. They don't know maybe how to do that. They say like, it's too much, another software, another step, another thing, I don't have time for it. Hopefully with this feature now more people will be able to use it. Thank you for anyone that replied to the survey.
Yeah, it really does help. Taking those polls really helps us understand like how the platform is being utilized. So it's super important, like you said, to be able to utilize it. And we try to implement a lot of the features into our town hall, right? We try to showcase the tools in use, right? When you think about stinger transitions, right? Like I know that's something that is like stinger transition is huge. It's a pretty big deal to be able to have that kind of animation. And when you can think about ways you can use the stinger transition feature and the auto switching feature and be able to use those so much inside of pro scenes, like we try our best to be able to demo that, and we'll continue going forward. We'll try to do some more experiments in our layouts, maybe start changing out the way the layouts look so you can see different layouts and how you can structure it, so that way we can get more use out of Evmux and showcase that. Question from Albert, did you change your studio layout? Looking good. This is temporary. Yes, it did, but I'm making some modifications in here, changing things around. So this may not be the final look on the town hall, but glad it looks good. Definitely like my original one, a little bit better. Lewis says, I'm new at this stuff and I haven't used any of it yet. Would like to learn how to use it for YouTube live streaming. Thank you guys for teaching us. So 100% Lewis, that's the goal. We have an amazing.
I think it's what Louis just commented. It's what we're expecting, let's say, and hope to hear from people. We understand that sometimes it's not very easy to try and start and do that, but by understanding, learning, and then step by step starting and implementing, this is the way. It's very hard to just start and do everything amazing. It's a learning curve, and it's very easy to go live in the first place. Yes, just click one button and go live in Evmux, but to do it in the right way, to make it look amazing, to make it look professional, it takes time in any platform. It doesn't matter whatever you use. In Evmux, it's just way easier than a lot of other platforms such as OBS and stuff like that, that you need to learn a lot of technical stuff as well. In Evmux, we take all this from you, drag and drop stuff like that with feature that makes it very easy, but still you need to try. You need to jump to the water, let's say. And happy, Luis, that you are ready for the challenge, and let us know if you need any help, any guidance.
Yeah, 100%. And on the channel, right, on the YouTube channel right now, since you're watching on YouTube, we have several videos showcasing you how to set up streaming to YouTube, so you can be able to understand that, how to be able to get your scene set up, how to go ahead and do a title, how to do a description, how to schedule that video. So a lot of that content is available. But however, if you're not a part of the Facebook group yet, make sure you join us inside of the Facebook group. You can go to facebook.com/groups/Evmux, and then you'll be able to get connected with the community. I think we're getting ready to hit about 700 members inside of the community, which is amazing. It felt like just the other day we had broke 500, and we're just continuing to grow. And so that's a great way to be able to get in there, ask your questions. A lot of the times, questions that are being asked inside of the Facebook group, questions that are being asked inside of the Town Hall, Facebook's questions that are being asked in the YouTube video comments are typically what dictate the videos that are created next. So it's super, super important. I think somebody asked recently, I think it was Lewis Jr., how to do reaction videos or how to upload a video into Evmux, right? Like, okay, great. Hey, that's a very simple video of how to go ahead and upload a video into Evmux, just to be able to have that, to be able to showcase the difference between like a media file and a picture. How do you upload those in there? So again, that truly does help in there. Albert says, hey guys, I noticed that we have others showing off Evmux. Man, the amount of videos that are popping up now of other people testing out Evmux, doing reviews on Evmux, talking about their comparisons to other platforms and what they like and what they dislike. And again, we're not looking for people to just do reviews on just like how amazing we are. Let us know the things that we can improve on, right? Because I think that is more valuable to us than just, of course, we love hearing that Evmux is amazing. But what we want to hear is like, wow, I didn't pick Evmux. Why? Right? Can we talk to you? Can we get an understanding of like what was missing on the platform? What are things that we can improve? Because I think that's how we're going to be able to really expand and grow. So again, any feedback is positive for us, whether it's good or bad, because that's how we are able to grow. So let's see here. We got any thoughts on that? A lot. How have you been feeling about just the videos that have been popping up?
Couldn't agree more. We always say, and this is our approach, and this is the way we run this amazing product, amazing platform. We share everything transparently with our community. We really ask for your feedback all the time, and this is the way for us to move forward. You know better than us sometimes what you need and what you want. So of course we need to do the job of understanding what should come first, and how to make it all sync together. But that's our job. But your feedback is wow, like it's super important. And the feedback, as you said, coming in different ways: comments to the videos, comments in the town halls, posts on the Facebook group, a lot of people emailing us directly, a lot of people asking for calls with us, and we are totally open for that. And because in one call of 30 minutes we can go through so many different stuff and really understand your pains, that it's again so valuable for us. We're doing it with like pleasure. So thank you everybody for joining again today and anytime. We can't appreciate you more. Like, you're amazing.
100%. 100% wouldn't be possible without our users, our community, and all the people involved to try to make Evmux as great as possible. We got David in the house. Says aloha and good afternoon. We got Tihano Time here as well. He said just got out of class. Hope your students are doing good. Says Tihano Time's better. I figured out the black and gold minute timer with Imagine Studios help. Perfect. Love it. Says here we got Albert says, Anthony, as you're designing your studio, I'm not a fan of the ring light. If you talk to Kurt, we have some good recommendations. Kurt is the guy for gear. A lot of the things that you see here in the background, it's like there's about 6 different sets in here. So a lot of the times, like that ring light is like for when I'm working on there. So a lot of the time I try to incorporate it, but there will be a lot of changes in here, some new gear that's coming in. And we'll see. Maybe next town hall you'll see me in a different setup. But we'll keep working towards it. It's a big project to do because to move everything around. But Tiana says, by the way, no, I just read that. So it says Salón de Tecnología. Oh, Spanish. Let's go. I already sent a couple of suggestions and haven't received notification. I'm from Puerto Rico. Send us a message on info@Evmux. I don't know if that's where you reached out to us or on the
in the Facebook group.
Or in the Facebook group. A lot of times the Facebook group is definitely a great place to be able to go ahead and be able to get feedback or provide your suggestions. So let us know where you reached out to, and then we can kind of make sure that we didn't miss it.
And also we have a comment from Facebook here. We're currently trying Evmux in our radio online program.
Nice.
Yesterday we have a little lag between the scenes. So it's pretty hard first of all, it can happen, of course.
Right.
It's pretty hard to mitigate it right now. What I suggest is really both options. One is in the Facebook group, post there and we can take it from there, or email us to info@evmux.com, or even use support chat within Evmux. Basically, in these cases, what we're trying to do, we would like to see the recording. So we will be able maybe to understand what might happen there, what might cause the lag. And then we go to our logs in the servers and we're trying to figure it out. At the end of the day, we will solve the issue. Like no reason why there will be a lag between scenes transitions. It should go smoothly. So yeah, just reach out to us directly and we'll be able to understand what happened.
Perfect. I love it. We got Salón de Tecnología says, I'm making some tutorials in Spanish. We love it.
Oh,
this is also something we've been, to share.
Feel free to ask us for help, for guidance, to consult with us. We are really happy with people doing videos on Evmux in general, of course, but specifically in different languages. It really makes us excited. And I don't think we have Catherine in Portuguese and Udo in German. And I don't think we have someone in Spanish as of now. So
I don't think nobody's yet in Spanish. So that's going to be super excited. So again, Salon, if you have any questions regarding the platform or anything of that sort, feel free to reach out. I'll be more than happy to help. I'm a Spanish speaker as well, so can definitely go ahead and provide any assistance or clarity on anything that you may need. David says, I just clicked the like button. It makes Anthony and a lot very happy. You see us smiling as reading the message, right? It does make us super happy because that helps support the town hall. It helps support us being here today. And a like is free. So again, a huge increase. We got more votes on the poll. And again, not a lot of people have been using the video trimming feature. I know it's a very specific feature based on a specific need. So I definitely understand that. Tiana Time says, today in my YouTube streaming club, I'm giving my students an Evmux tutorial. That's amazing. To be able to equip your students to learn how to be able to create content and how to utilize a tool that's not so daunting, right? And doesn't have such of a learning curve to get them started, because we all know the importance of momentum and being able to go ahead and get them started easily when they're excited about this journey, right? Then getting them into a platform where it takes them some time to be able to learn it, to understand it. They start losing the motivation that they had to get started. Like, this may be too difficult. So I'm glad that you chose Evmux to be the tool that you utilize to teach your students to learn how to live stream on YouTube. So super excited about that. If you need any assistance, let us know. We're more than happy to help.
I wish I were your student when I was in the university.
Right.
Because, being able to learn in the university, part of, I guess it's kind of an additional course or something like that. It's amazing. Live streaming, content creation, it's a skill that anyone today needs to know how to do. It doesn't matter where you go, where you work, and it doesn't matter if you
Right.
do it for yourself as a content creator or you work
Mm-hmm.
somewhere and then you come up with content creation capabilities. It might make the whole difference because someone that
Right.
hiring you now knows that you can create some content. Any
Right.
business today needs to create content to advertise and to market itself. So
Mm-hmm.
having you students with this capability on top of whatever they need to do in their job, I think it's a huge plus for them.
Yeah.
So they should be hired easily and maybe get paid more.
Yeah, 100%. It's super powerful, and it just improves you in all aspects, right? You're in communication level. It's just a nice skill to be able to have. Salon de Tecnología says, "Can you, Santana, some tutorial how to use a slideshow? So far, I can't." So there is a video on the channel right now on, I think it's labeled, if I'm not mistaken, how to you do presentations inside of Evmux. Which will show you how to be able to go ahead and utilize the slideshow feature in there. I'm trying to see the exact title of the video to be able to share it here with you. Did it a little while back, and if I'm not mistaken, it was how to do presentations. Let me see here. Dun, dun, dun. Got to take a look here. There is a video on the channel. I can't find it right in this current moment about how to be able to do presentations. It may have been an actual short is what I'm thinking about a lot that we did, but how to go ahead and do a slideshow. I'm going to go ahead and make it right now. And if I don't have a video on it and it's just an actual short video, then I'll make a video on it because a lot of people want to utilize Evmux for their presentation feature. It helps, makes it so much easier than having to share your screen and actually do a PowerPoint presentation or things of that sort. It eliminates all of that. It eliminates the latency, the lag, you sharing the wrong screen by accident, and it just makes it real easy for you to be able to navigate. And the beautiful thing is that not only are you able to go ahead and control the presentation, but your speakers are also able to control the presentation without them having to share the screen as well. So if I don't have that video, I think that's a great video to be able to create. Make a note of that. But if I do find it, I'll share it inside of the Facebook group. And if not, I'll go ahead and add it to the list and see if we can get it out this month. So we got Evmux. She says, I used to have a student salsa dance club. I think that the YouTube streaming club will help their future more than salsa. Yeah, 100%. They can do salsa on YouTube. So listen, they can do both.
Salsa might give them something
Right.
else, you know.
Yeah,
They
right.
know how to move, you know.
Yeah, exactly. David says, customization of the comments. I don't know if there's an update on that feature. Customization of the comments, where are we currently at with that?
Yeah, so now we allow different themes on the comments, but we don't allow you to really design them and move them around and change the size and stuff like that. For now, it's not something that's going to come up very quickly because honestly, as a product, we haven't cracked it, let's say, what exactly the way to make it still robust but easy to use. It's always this balance. And with comments, we're not there yet. So for now, don't expect any huge change there. Again, you can play with the colors, you can play with the theme, you cannot move it around and change the size of it.
Perfect. Yeah. Then we got Rachel. Welcome. Says we're looking at using Evmux for our digital sports show in the Denver market. Well, that's awesome. Have a few questions, but would find it be very helpful if you guys could build out a set with graphics from scratch. So we definitely can go ahead and help with that if you want to go ahead and take that, Alon.
Yeah, if I understand correctly, you would like really to create graphics inside of Evmux, like from scratch. Like if I compare it to Photoshop, Figma, Canva, all these kind of tools. To be very honest with you, it's a whole different product, basically. Okay, if I understood correctly the question, like Canva and those guys, you know, they are huge companies with crazy products. I think they will be much better than Evmux of creating graphics. You can in Evmux add different layers and then move them around. So if you just have a background and have a logo and you have this and that and you just want to move them around, you can do that in Evmux. We do that in the Townhalls. But to really create full graphics from scratch in Evmux, I honestly don't think this is a good product for this. And this is where basically it ends. Like, and this is where you must use something else. You must use Photoshop or Figma or Canva, just to name a few, to create the graphics from scratch. Maybe others here in the chat can give you more recommendations on very easy to use softwares. I know that Canva is really, really easy to use versus Photoshop, that it's more kind of professional and complex to use. So up to you what you prefer. Anthony, what is your take here?
Yeah. And the thing says clarification. Yeah. Using graphics that are pre-made and building a set in Evmux. Okay. Yeah. 100%. Utilizing Pro Scenes. If you're new to Evmux, we have a feature that's called Pro Scenes. This is going to be a clean canvas that's going to give you this ability to be able to go ahead and upload your own graphics directly into Evmux and build out your own set the way that you want it to go ahead and look. So if that is what you're trying to accomplish, it's 100% achievable. And I don't know if the question was that you would want some assistance in building it out, or if you had this ability to be able to do something like that that's more custom. Everything that you see here in the town hall right now on the screen, to the video playing in the background, that's a custom graphic. To the logos, to the elements, to the shape and size of our cameras, all of that can be customized and adjusted to your liking. The text, the graphics, the lower thirds, what showcases on there, the different kind of scenes. So for you, because you're running a digital sports show, you're definitely going to want to utilize the Pro Scenes feature because of the fact that you're going to have a run of show. You may have an opening scene, you may have a main talking scene, you may have clips and videos that you're going to showcase. This is where the trimming feature comes in handy for you, especially when you're talking about sports, to be able to clip different sports clips to share them. So 100%, I think that the Pro Scenes feature is definitely the way to go, and it can help you build out a custom scene for your show from scratch, as long as you have the graphics already created utilizing any other tool, and then you bring that inside of Evmux. So I hope that helps. Of course, if you need any more clarification, you need any more assistance, just definitely please do let us know. We're more than accessible to be able to help. So we have here, this one was pretty good. It says here, I got it, David Hunt. Okay, it says you can now respond to comments. Yeah, 100%. So anybody who's just tuning in, you can now reply to comments on YouTube directly inside of Evmux to be able to go ahead and communicate with those viewers. Tiano Time says, I wish Evmux had a grouping of assets. That is huge. That is something that also I've talked about before, of the grouping of the assets. So we are aware of that, and it's something that, it's on the roadmap for us as well. Because that does help to be able to move if you have an overlay on the webcam, to be able to group them together, to be able to move them together at the same time without having to resize both and make those adjustments. So got a question here from Albert. It says, I'm not a Facebook fan. Have not been on your Facebook group yet. Do you have someone that is creating an Evmux weekly, monthly newsletter? I basically get my updates from the town hall. So pretty much that's where a lot of the updates are going to be coming from, is directly inside of the town hall. And of course, as long as you're on, since you are a user, you are going to be in our email communication. So if there are any updates or anything that maybe we can announce prior to the town hall, you'll receive the emails directly with those updates and communication. Anything to add there, Elad?
Yeah, basically the way we try to make it happen is that we first of all let you know in the town hall. And then according to the feature, if it's a feature that requires guidance, for example, the hotkeys, then we create following to that videos specifically for those. And then also, if you are in the newsletter and in the Facebook group, once we are publishing a new video, we're publishing it there as well. So you should be able to see how to use hotkeys in Evmux. And then basically you can understand that there is this feature in Evmux. I think that still the town hall is the best place to be in order to be up to date with everything in Evmux. And that's basically a good incentive to join to the town hall and get involved in the community. We prefer that than just sending you an email. We updated this, and this. I think it's really boring. It's way easier, way nicer to do it through the town hall. So yeah, let us know what you think, but this is the way we chose to do it as of now.
Yeah, 100%. Then we got Reveal. I don't know if I said that correctly. Says hi from Paris. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Paris is
And
amazing, man.
right, yeah, Paris is nice, man. I have yet to visit, but I've heard so many great
I've
things
been
about
there
it.
maybe 3 times. I think it's amazing.
3 times. See,
Yeah.
I gotta go there once, man. I gotta catch up.
I'll take you.
All right, let's go. All right, town hall's done. We're leaving. No, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Albert says here. I guess that I'm gonna have to man up and join the Evmux Facebook collaboration and join on work sessions before the live streaming creators. Have a lot that I would like to share and learn. Albert, we're in the process of can't have a hard date yet. But there is going to be a Discord community that's going to be built, that's going to be focused around, initially to start around kind of like affiliates, kind of like people who can be like testers and like provide feedback and get the communication. So that is going to be available soon. Just there's no hard date on it just yet. But again, in the meantime, 100% join us in the Facebook community. But you can always send us an email. If you have any ideas, any feedback, or anything you want to share, let us know, man. And we can always, even schedule a call to talk about some of the ideas that you may have as well. So we just got to communicate with each other, and we can make it happen. Darius says you commented. I saw Alad made a comment. We got a comment from Alad. Comment. It says David Hug. Got you. Said that would be helpful if we can customize 100%. Open Stage says hi from Santiago. What is going on? Welcome. Super happy to see a lot of people here.
Chile is in the house,
Yeah.
man.
Let's
I've
go.
never been in Chile, but I've heard nothing but good things
Yeah.
about it.
I haven't either. I haven't traveled too much. You may want to also take a look at using Volley versus Discord. We do have a Volley set up. Have we utilized the Volley or provided invitations? We haven't just yet. So again, the reason why we haven't established everything at this moment is because we're just trying to think about almost in a sense kind of future proofing it a little bit and thinking about what opportunity is going to be the best and what's going to be the best experience for people. I know with Volley you have the availability to do video responses and things of that sort, which is really easy to communicate. But some of the things that since I last checked Volley, there are some things that Discord does provide that is more has a little bit more features to involve the community a little bit more in what we're doing. But again, these are things that we can most likely bring to the community, ask what is best, what are you going to want to utilize, and we can build this out together. And I think that's the beautiful thing that in the journey that we're at right now with Evmux is that we can build this up together. And it's something that we're just going to build with our users always, 100%. So with that being said, if it was your first time here in the Town Hall, welcome. We have these town halls every single Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern time, where you can tune in, ask questions, and learn more about Evmux. If you're not a part of our Facebook group, make sure you join our Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Evmux to join our community. And again, if you're out there promoting and teaching people about Evmux, join the affiliate program. It's completely free, but we want you to be valued for that time that you're spending to talk to people about Evmux, to bring them on board, and we want to be able to compensate you as much as possible for doing that for us, because together we can win, right? And aside from that, if we didn't get to your question today, as always, again, in the Facebook group, you can join us. But with that being said, any final words that you may want to say, Elad?
I just love you all. Love you, Anthony. It was another great town hall. Great people commenting great stuff and helping us to grow and to be better. I just like it. My Thursday just looks so great because of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. And I think that this is the time to say that we'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much.
See you soon, man. Love you all.
Soon.
All right, I'm live. That was easy.